Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. They'll see Los Angeles and San Francisco. And San Francisco starts out with the ball. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Magic Johnson. Bird is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Jordan. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Robertson dishes to Lucas. It's deflected. Stolen by Bird. Fires for three. Drills the three-pointer.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
LeBron passes to Olajuwon. Poke loose.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him the big edge on the glass. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Bird's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Robert.
Oh! Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, wow. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Maravich, good.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Johnson kicks to Shaq. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot, no good. And it's San Francisco the other way. Robertson kicks to Lucas. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Lucas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Tries it from 9. Here's Lucas. Tries yet again. Kicks it out to Robertson. Here's LeBron. And finally they hit one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the back.
after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
He hits the second from the line. San Francisco leading by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. By himself. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Off target from outside. And so it's San Francisco with it. And here's Booker from the arc. And Ewing with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Gasol. The rebound by Ewing. Los Angeles trails by 4. Weber the pass to Wade. Count that bucket. Wade's got his first basket.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
San Francisco shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Sean Marion drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Westbrook kicks to Weber. Here's Ewing. Good D by Gasol.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Booker. Chris Weber comes up with a rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Francis passes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's LeBron. Good D by Gasol.
And you saw how...
Got it! Good! The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's San Francisco as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Francisco.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Worthy. And it's Walton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Los Angeles trails by 7. Outside Westbrook. To the paint. Sheets off the screen. And it's Walton missing.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, and he was. I mean, this fella's not giving up easy buckets. He'll fight you really hard down there.
And James gets it to go.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The kick out to Walton. Back to Worthy. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Pete Maravich. For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. San Francisco making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for Russell Westbrook. 3 from Robertson.
Timeout.
And again it's San Francisco with a 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on them in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Los Angeles trails by 11. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. And stolen by James. Robertson dishes to Elijah. The feed to Lucas. And stolen by Love. Maravich with the steal. Robertson outside. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. Bird comes in for James Worthy. Bird kicks to Jordan. Offline with his three. San Francisco leading by 13. Maravich, the pass to Lucas. Shoots. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Maravich has got 5.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Now here's Jordan.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
San Francisco shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And some changes here for San Francisco. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Elijah. Marion comes in for Lucas. And it's Booker in for Maravich. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wade's checked in.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Marc Gasol is checked in for San Francisco. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Robertson with it. He's got...
I love that. Yes, indeedy.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Weber comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and James subbed in for Bird. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Los Angeles, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. San Francisco leading by 14. Robertson drives in.
You got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Now, Booker following Patrick Ewing's three-point attempt. San Francisco shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Booker.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Johnson.
Oh!
Woo-wee!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Now here's Booker. Back to Gasol. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LeBron James. For San Francisco, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And so he hits both. Los Angeles trails by 18. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For San Francisco, they've been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Westbrook dishes to Ewing. He kicks it to Wade. And a wide open look for James. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 10 points for LeBron.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Checking out the game Oscar Robertson is having. He has 14 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
They've got LeBron James. Olajuwon is out there with Lucas. Then there's Robertson. And it's Maravich in the shooting guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Shaq's shot is off.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg. They're coming in bunches for LeBron right now.
Johnson kicks to Shaq. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Bird. And the rejection by James. Olajuwon's shot is good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Oscar Robertson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
Now here's Johnson. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Los Angeles on D. It's an 18-point game. Robertson kicks to Olajuwon. Here's Maravich. Let's go. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Out to Bird. Poked loose. Now here is Olajuwon. He's got 6.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
A chalk up 2 there. Jordan's got his first points of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Start it.
It'll be San Francisco with their first time out of the game here.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Walton's checked in for O'Neal. Love comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. James Worthy's checked in for Bird. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson. Jordan dishes to Worthy. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
San Francisco passing it around. Here's Olajuwon. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Olajuwon's got 6 in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
The drive by Jordan. Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And the dunk by Worthy.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Basket's good.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Catching up on the changes for San Francisco. Marcus All's checked in for Olajuwon. Rodman comes in for Lucas. Sean Marion is checked in for James. And it's Devin Booker in. San Francisco leading by 10. And it's Marion in the corner. Kicks it out to Booker. Gasol passes to Booker. To the inside. Francis. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Booker outside. Lets it fly from 18. And it's good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 8 points.
Reflected in the score, Greg. Clearly. I mean, they've had a number of lapses defensively, and it'll cost you. There's no way around it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Rodman. To the inside. That's good from Booker on the assist from Rodman. That's 10 points for Devin Booker. Kicks it out to James. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Devin Booker. Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Well, that's just about what you'd expect from this squad. Their strong free throw percentage as a team, rearing its head again tonight.
Here's Booker. Misses the shot. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's San Francisco up by 9. And we'll return shortly. And the final period of play just about to start. San Francisco leading by 9. Taking a look at Los Angeles. O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Bird in the small forward position. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Can't
Sends it from downtown.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe there are some guys that you don't mind giving that shot to, but he's not one of the guys you want to leave for that shot.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And some changes here for San Francisco. Lucas is checked in for Rodman. And it's Maravich in for Booker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jordan.
Oh, wow. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Jordan kicks to O'Neal. Passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Maravich with the steal.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Olajuwon's checked in for San Francisco. James comes in for Sean Marion. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Takes the 13-footer. Count it, and the San Francisco lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Michael Jordan.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, this is one guy who just does not know how to back down, especially when the game's on the line in crunch time.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Johnson goes in. Olajuwon with the block. They recover it. Bird dishes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. San Francisco leading by 4. Robertson passes to Olajuwon. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 3 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Francisco.
Block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
And here we go. San Francisco, fast break. No good from Maravich. Here's Jordan. Robertson with the steal. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Maravich. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And San Francisco leads by 9.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Olajuwon kicks to Lucas. And again it's San Francisco with a 3.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 12. 124 left in the fourth quarter. San Francisco making a switch here. Here's Bird to the paint. Shot to stop the run. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Bird.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Robertson, he's checked in for San Francisco. .112 left in the fourth quarter. Maravich, good.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Robertson dishes to Olajuwon. Lucas the pass to James. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 8 points and also 3 steals.
And James drills them both. Here's Los Angeles now, down by 12. Johnson kicks to Bird. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Robertson. James wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
17 seconds left in the fourth. Robertson kicks to Lucas. Here's Maravich. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Bird outside. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me,